Hey, welcome Spanish Fork to today's afternoon baseball game with Maple Mountain, the Golden Eagles taking on the Timpanogos Timberwolves here at Maple Mountain. We're glad you could be with us today on this kind of a chilly, overcast day. I'm Pete Hansen, filling in as the announcer today for the day, and also with my friend Freddie Wood. Say hi, Freddie.
Hello. I appreciate you letting me tag along, Pete. It's a chilly day. Luckily, we're bundled up, and I just hope the players stay warm out there.
Absolutely. It's a gray, it's a windy, it's luckily dry day out here, but it may change, who knows, throughout this afternoon, but we're glad to be here. So this is what is this? This is the first home game for Maple Mountain this year. They just returned from a successful weekend in St. George at the Snow Canyon tournament there, where they were the champions of the tournament. Their record is now 3-1. They had one loss there, but they were able to recoup that and win the tournament. This is the first game of the year for the Timberwolves. So it'll be kind of a warm-up game for them, and hopefully they'll do well in this matchup. I wanted to mention last year the Timberwolves took first in their region, and they're also a Region 8. Excuse me, what's it called? They're a fourth. No, what is it? Region 8. They're Region 5, I think, within the region.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, and they were first in their division, and they got defeated, I believe, by Salem Hills. No, they were taken out by Maple Mountain last year in the state championship, or the finals, or the state games. So defeated by Maple Mountain. So this is kind of a little bit of a grudge match, I think, for these players here today. The coaches are on the field right now, just talking through lineups, talking through things with the umpires, while the Timberwolves warm up on the field. Their pitcher for this afternoon will be, looks like it's Brooksby, number 4 on the mound. No, that's not right. What's looking at his number?
Yeah, it looks like that's Quinn.
No.
Let's see here.
But I'm just looking at the uniform. What's the number on the back of his shirt there?
Looks like it's Jeff Mack on the mound.
No, this is Maple Mountain.
There we go.
This is Spanish. This is Timberwolves. We're getting our list all figured out here. We kind of got these a little late, and so we're still kind of putting things together. But anyway, so while we're taking this moment here, let's mention our sponsors. We want to thank our sponsors for their support with us throughout the softball and soccer and basketball and football and all the high school sports that we cover. We'd like to thank our sponsors. They are the Car Guys right here in Spanish Fork. If you're looking for a car, check out the Car Guys. And we've got also State Farm, Lance Wilson's State Farm Insurance downtown. MVP Sports, which provides wonderful outfits and clothing, uniforms, printing, and all the accessories and gear you might need for sports. Two Jack's Pizza, which has, I've definitely added some pounds this year to my size because of Two Jack's Pizza. So we appreciate their support also. Triple T Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now we can use some Triple T heating out here where we are sitting. We got that famous Spanish Fork Canyon wind blowing down on us right now, and it's a little bit nippy and chilly. And SFCN, of course, built for speed, bringing you lightning fast internet, cable television, and telephone services to Spanish Fork. So we thank our sponsors for all they do for us. Well, it looks like we're getting ready to start this game. We've got the Timberwolves coming up, being the away team. Maple Mountain in the field. Oh, no wonder I'm looking on the wrong list. Maple Mountain is out there. So who's the? Jeez, my bad. Who's the pitcher?
On the mound we have Jeff Mack.
Jeff.
Number 2, Tanner Evans.
Number 8, Jeff Mack. Okay, up batting first is Evans for the Timberwolves. I'm still filling in my scorecard here. And the game officially will start. Okay, here pitcher's getting ready. Throws the first pitch. It's a bunt laid down right in front. The catcher will pick it up, throw it to first, and it's in time. First out right there. So good running, good hustle on that bunt, but great hustle, or more hustle if you will, on the catcher's part to get that ball in front and throw him out. So There's out number 1. Coming up next for the Timberwolves is Cornish, number 18, who is the designated hitter. He's the DH for the team. First pitch is foul ball off to the right, out of play.
You know, Pete, there's interesting dynamics here on the Maple Mountain team. You've got a lot of talent, obviously, but it's a lot of young talent.
Yeah, very much so. I think I saw on the roster that they have only 1 or 2 seniors. The majority are juniors or younger. So there's a lot of things. It's a pass ball thrown by the pitcher. I better keep track of this, shouldn't I? That's 1-1. The count now is 1-1. All right, so next pitch coming in. There's the throw. It looks like a high pop-up going towards third and short. Third baseman catches the ball, puts him out. So there's 2 out.
That's exactly the way you want to start if you're Maple Mountain. We talked about youth. This team is anchored by seniors Jaron Hall, Cade Polson, Sam Moore. Of course, Jaron Hall and Cade Polson have been here forever. They're 4-year starters.
Forever, yeah.
And really leaders of this team.
Millett is the next batter up, number 23. Millett plays third base. First pitch was a ball. There we go. Second pitch. Swung on, a foul tip over the top of the catcher, and I think like right past the umpire's ear.
Looked like it may have even nicked him.
It may have nicked it. You heard a little bit of metal there, didn't you? Okay, so our catcher's giving a few words of wisdom to his pitcher.
Pete, this is a Maple Mountain team that really, I think, will have a chip on their shoulder this year, and it's something that people are talking about. Coach Gary Miner is interested in how they'll respond. You know the history. Last year, got eliminated in the championship game by 1 run.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Across town, yeah.
That's right.
Okay, next pitch coming in the dirt in front of the bag there, so that'll be a ball. Count 2-1. Still catching up on the scorecard here. Okay, here we are again now. All right, so Mac is getting the signals from the catcher there. My someone's calling me. Who's calling me? You can't call me now. I'm busy. We're a little quiet, huh? Okay, Sam, we'll fix that right now.
You're a popular guy, Pete.
Yeah, I know. Okay, it looks like a third strike, but drop ball and thrown out at first. So there's the end of the top of the first. We finished that up with no score. If you're looking at your no, you're fine. Yep, no score so far, so 0-0. And 3 up, 3 down in that case. So again, let's mention our sponsors while we have a chance. Thanks to our many sponsors, we have the car guys here in town. Really, if you're looking for a car, I got a frog in my voice. If you're looking for a car that is basically new, but you don't want to pay new car prices, you want to go to the car guys, because everything on the lot is like 1 or 2 years old, low miles, outstanding vehicles at a used car price. So you want to go down and check that out at the car guys. Next we have Lance Wilson, State Farm. Like a good neighbor, Lance Wilson will be there. He's awesome. He is an excellent man, an excellent insurance agent. He'll help you with everything he can do. MVP Sports, also downtown, Spanish Fork, looking for new uniforms. If you're working with an athletic team or you have a business or whatever, they can help you. If you're looking for some branding on your shirts or jerseys or hats or whatever, they do an outstanding job. Two Jacks Pizza. Are you hungry yet? That's enough said there, right there. I mean, pizza and calzones and salads and lasagna.
Got it all.
Yeah, and they're all good. They're all good. They're, of course, famous for their internationally renowned breadsticks. They do an excellent job on their breadsticks. Finally, Triple T. Triple T Heating, Cooling, and Air Conditioning. No, Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. That's what it is. Do a great job here in town. If you have some issues with your house, you need to get fixed up, let Triple T come help you out. Okay, so now we have Maple Mountain up. Number 11 is the first batter.
Looks like that's Wes Childs.
First pitch, strike one.
So the first pitch was a strike. Second pitch a little high. Evens the count, 1-1. Next pitch, swung on hard, but missed.
Heavy swing there. Childs thought he'd get a piece of it.
Definitely.
Went it completely.
Definitely did. Next pitch coming in. There's a hit right down the first base line, but hitting foul, so no play.
That one really nearly chased down by Walker, but couldn't quite get there.
Okay, let's see now. If I get this right from before, the pitcher for this game is Brooksby. Okay, setting up for the pitch. Count again is 1-2. 1 out. No, excuse me, no outs. First batter. Way inside. Little dancing going on there. Evens the count, 2-2. 2-2. Next pitch, high. Count is now full. When we started the game, there were like about 8 people here in the crowd. Now I think we've almost tripled that.
Keeps getting bigger.
Yeah, getting a few more people here, warming things up.
No, Pete, it looks
that was a strikeout there, wasn't it? We missed that. Okay, strikeout. Childs goes down. Next we have Caden Hall, center fielder. Had a pretty good tournament down in St. George. He did outstanding in the field. Batting was a little bit not what he would have wanted. I think he tried hard, but didn't have a lot of hits.
Yeah, Jaron Hall is what you meant to say. You said Caden, meant to say Jaron.
Gosh, thank you. Yeah, that one.
A lot of Halls.
A lot of Halls, and sorry, Caden. Or Jaron. See, I'm already messed
Sorry,
up.
both of them.
Gosh. You know, what confuses me, like we got Cade Polson next, so Cade and Jaron gets me all flustered. So.
And then, of course, Jaron's one of the top players in the state, but I mean, he's that way in every sport he plays.
Yeah.
3-sport guy.
Yeah, year round. He just.
And he happened to choose football for his college experience, so he's committed to BYU, but he'll serve a mission.
But we heard on Saturday that he's committed to football and baseball. That he wants to play baseball too.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's what Reg told us on Saturday. Now where he got that, I don't know, but that's what he said.
Well, if that's true, that's great news for Cougar fans.
Yeah, I think so. And that gives him a couple weeks off between sports.
He's used to that by now.
All right, where are we? So the count now is 2-2. Oh, that was a strike right down the middle. So that strikes out Hall. I'm going to write his name down here so I don't get it wrong.
No, it seems like Brooksby's long frame gives him a little extra torque on that pitch. He's got a nice wind up and quick release.
Very good. And that's, you know, as a batter, you got to observe that. You got to practice that, and because every batter, every pitcher will be a little bit different in how they do that. He does have a real long, lengthy stride. Just pop up into the center field. Center fielder waves him off and takes the catch, which is an out. So that's 3 outs right there. So at the end of the first inning, we are tieless, 0-0. We'll be right back with more game action after this brief message.
Need a new car or truck? The Car Guys has the best selection of used vehicles at the best prices in Spanish Fork. The Car Guys know their automobiles to get you the best car for your needs and your budget. The Car Guys at 872 North Main in Spanish Fork.
rest easy. State Farm agent Lance Wilson is there for you. Call 801-798-9288 today for the service you deserve.
You know Triple T Heating and Cooling, but did you know that Triple T does plumbing? From tankless hot water, soft water, and reverse osmosis drinking water systems, right down to that leaky faucet. Triple T sure does plumbing. Call Triple T at 801-798-7711 today.
Hi, welcome to Two Jacks Pizza.
For the best pizza you'll ever taste and our world-famous cheese sticks, come to Two Jacks Pizza on Main Street in Spanish Fork, or call us for a quick delivery. Are you hungry yet?
Welcome back, baseball fans, and Maple Mountain baseball fans particularly. This is Pete Hansen along with Freddie Woods bringing you highlights or the game here. It's a breezy Maple Mountain day, gray as baseball often is in March. The game is just starting up here. For second inning, the score is tied 0-0. Guess it's not really tied. It's just, there's no score. We're not going anywhere. This is Lasicki, I believe is how it's pronounced. Number 7 swings and long ball hit out to left center, and Hall catches it, brings it in, and throws it in. First out for the
Flies out to Hall on the first pitch.
first out of the inning. Coming up next is number 13, Halford. Halford's name's Connor, and he plays on the second base position. I don't have the information here in front of me, but I know that the Timberwolves had a lot of top 10 players from their particular region on their team. Just outstanding team.
I believe that.
Ooh, fouled off. That makes it 1-1.
1-1.
Next pitch is low. Counts 2-1. Count's going up, 3-1. Another ball. Had to put my gloves on. It's chilly out here.
It is chilly.
Tomorrow I think is back in the 50s, so we'll take that. Strike, swinging on that one. Makes the count full, so the pressure's now on Halford to
Full count to Halford.
keep alive.
The CK seems to have an extra wide stance, and I'm not sure.
He does, you're
not
right.
sure how that benefits him, but it probably has some benefit for him if he stays with it.
And struck out.
A really low pitch, but Matt got him
Yeah,
to
I
go
thought for a
it.
second there he may have had just an edge of it, but second out for the Timberwolves. Next we have a lefty coming up to bat, number 6, Martinez, DJ Martinez.
DJ Martinez steps into the box.
I know a DJ Martinez, but I don't think it's the same one I know. He'd be about that age. First pitch is a little high as a ball. Another high pitch. Gotta somehow get the wind out of our microphones. I keep hearing it blow in. Third, the ball. There's the pitch.
And he'll walk.
Walks him.
Bring the plate, Jake.
One thing you worried about at the beginning of the game is just your pitcher settling in, kind of settling down. It looks like Mac's still trying to get there.
Well, you know, they just came out of this tournament just a couple days ago, and when you're playing 5 games in less than 24 hours, you know, you get a lot of throwing in, you get a lot of workout, and so those that pitch probably are taking the day off today just again to recoup a little bit, or you know, cut back their hours. This is pretty intensive, and with the fact that it's kind of cold, you know, that kind of tightens the muscles up. Okay, there's the first pitch. Hit out to short center, caught by the shortstop, Cade Polson. So to end the inning, or end the first half of the first. So again, this case it was 4 up, 3 down, 3 outs because of the walk in there.
So the hits that Timpanogos did have went to who other than Jaron Hall and Cade Polson.
There you go.
2 guys you don't want him going to. So unlucky there for Timpanogos.
That's right. So here we are. Let's mention our sponsors again for a second. First off, we've got the Car Guys, who are bringing you fine automobiles here to Spanish Fork on Main Street. State Farm Lance Wilson, Triple T Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. MVP Sports, who does it all down there. Two Jacks Pizza, great food, great fun. They will do takeout, they'll do delivery, or you can eat in their diner right there if you like. And SFCN, our mothership as it were, for Channel 17. SFCN bringing you high-speed internet. We're built for speed. So here we are. Even Coach Miner's got a jacket on. That's kind of rare. I mean, usually he's pretty bundled up, or not bundled up. You know, he's a little more casual.
Oh, he's a smart guy. He did it today.
He is.
Coach Miner, he's looking for resiliency in his team this year. It's one thing he's mentioned. His team, of course, lost in the first round of the state tournament last year to Skyline, and usually in that situation, you know, you're a dead man walking. You're going to get eliminated from the playoffs.
Right,
you know,
right.
Are the chances, but here Maple Mountain wins 6 straight games.
They fought it back, didn't they? They really fought it back.
In a big way to make it to the championship game, and only to lose in a heartbreaker to Spanish Fork. So that's something that I think Coach Miner is emphasizing this year is how will his team bounce back from losses? How will they bounce back from bad calls in games?
It happens, yeah.
How will they bounce back from being behind? So that's something he's looking at.
Very good. All right, coming up first to bat for the Golden Eagles is number 22, Moore. Is Moore the catcher? I think he's the catcher. Let's not lose that piece of paper.
Let's take a look at my roster.
Yeah, Sam, I think he is
the catcher.
What number is that? Oh, so he's first base. Big swing, strike. That makes the count 1-1. Preparing for the next pitch, third pitch. Swung on, hit right to the third baseman, who bobbles a little bit, throws, and completes the out. So Moore grounds out.
Third baseman, we're 1 away.
Next up will be number 9, Roberts. Bailey had a pretty good outing the other day. The team had a pretty good outing. They really did,
That's right.
But Bailey did pretty good down in St. George for the tournament there. I don't know what time they got home from the game on Saturday night. After we got all finished packing up, we decided to stay the night. It was just too late for us to drive home. So first pitch is a ball. Next pitch in the dirt, inside, ball 2.
Ball 2.
Okay, gearing up for the next pitch. Here it comes. Inside on low also. Count now is 3-0. Roberts is definitely in control in this at bat. Fourth pitch. It was a walk, yeah. How come he's still standing there? He should be moving on down.
You knew before he did.
Yeah, yeah. Oops, there's 4 there. So Roberts goes to first. Next we have Green, number 5. Quinn. And Green, he's playing. What is he's playing? He's playing. Is that number 7 there? Got to count the whole thing down here. I think 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is shortstop. No, he's not. It's got to be left field.
Yeah.
First pitch was a strike. Next pitch, little in the inside. Looked like it almost was going to hit his hip.
Yeah. I'd be curious to know how tall Brooksby really is. Maybe it's just the mound, but he looks like a giant from here.
Well, he looks pretty lanky. You're right. He's got long legs.
Which creates a sharper angle there to the mound. Excuse me, to the plate.
Throw to first. Not in time. I wonder if they made a pitching change. He's number 17 on the mound. I think they may have made a pitching change we didn't know about. E Quinto would be his name if this is the right information we have here in front of us. Foul ball off to the right.
And that was a low one.
Counts now 1-2. Runner on first, threatening. There's the throw to first again. Plenty of time for Roberts to get back.
And Quinto kind of trying to keep Roberts honest there. He wasn't even close to getting him out, but he wants to make sure.
That's right. He hasn't got a huge lead off there, so pitch is high. Catcher was ready to throw, but then kind of dropped the ball, and I'm surprised that Roberts stuck around. He could have taken that bait. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss. Struck him out. Roberts still on first. Up to bat now, number 15, Tyson Ellis. Tyson today is playing in the 5th position, so third base. He was kind of like the outstanding pitcher in St. George. Just really carried the team for a lot of innings. Did a great job. First pitch is a strike.
We'll get a nice rest today, hopefully.
Yeah, exactly. Though third base, I'm not sure if third base is ever a rest. It's a busy place. Also shortstop.
0-2 to Ellis.
Hey, be ready if he goes here, Shane.
Pitch is high, throw to first, not in time.
Close though.
Roberts goes in low and below the tag, so we're good there. Counts now 1-2. Here comes the next pitch. A little high there, not by much. It was close. Count now is 2-2 on Ellis.
And Coach Gary Minor yelling out fundamentals to Ellis.
Absolutely. You know, regardless if you're in high school, little league, or the pros, it's always fundamentals.
That's right.
Fouled off there, so the count remains the same, 2-2. Talk about height there. Looks like, I mean, Ellis is a little closer to us, but he still looks a lot taller than Quinto. Okay. Green steps back to the bag, tagging up there. Takes his couple steps off the bag. Here comes the pitch, maybe. Yep, going to the bag. Ball is low. Makes a full count on Tyson.
Ball 3, full count.
There are 2 out right now, so Tyson does not want to be the one racking up that 3rd out. He wants to get on base, move Green around. I'm sorry, Roberts. Roberts, I got the wrong name. There's a pop-up, a foul ball off to the right side, out of play. Count stays 3-2. It's now a duel. Stay alive with those foul balls, or straighten it out and get a hit, or the long walk back to the dugout. There's the pitch. And struck out.
That's a fireball.
That was. I didn't even see that for a second. Wait a second. Whoa.
I just heard the slap
really,
in the mitt there.
really went. So there we are at the end of 2. The score is still tied 0-0. Thanks for watching Spanish Fork 17 and 16 for this great game today. Coming back in a few minutes.
Need a new car or truck? The Car Guys has the best selection of used vehicles at the best prices in Spanish Fork. The Car Guys know their automobiles to get you the best car for your needs and your budget. The Car Guys at 872 North Main in Spanish Fork.
Rest easy. State Farm agent Lance Wilson is there for you. Call 801-798-9288 today for the service you deserve.
You know Triple T Heating and Cooling, but did you know that Triple T does plumbing? From tankless hot water, soft water, and reverse osmosis drinking water systems, right down to that leaky faucet. Triple T sure does plumbing. Call Triple T at 801-798-7711 today.
Hi, welcome to Two Jacks Pizza.
For the best pizza you'll ever taste and our world-famous cheese sticks, come to Two Jacks Pizza on Main Street in Spanish Fork, or call us for a quick delivery. Are you hungry yet?
Welcome back to the game. Here we are at the top of the 3rd inning with the Timpanogos Timber Wolves taking on the Golden Eagles of Maple Mountain. Number 17, Iquinto. Iquinto steps to the bag. First pitch, just a touch low, below the knees there. Ball 1.
You know, Pete, you're right. Quinto doesn't look nearly as tall when he's not on the mound.
No, when you're on that little on that mountain out there, you do look a little longer. He still has long legs, so he stretches them out pretty good.
Just getting used to this perspective change here.
Ooh, there's a solid hit out to right field, right out on the grounder. Ball's thrown in, the cutoff man, so Iquinto is given only a single out of that. But it was a great hit.
Great connection there. He couldn't have hit that more squarely.
Yeah, it was a solid piece of hitting right there. And they put in a courtesy runner for him so he can rest here before he comes back to the pitcher's mound. That's something I had to figure out last year. I didn't know that you can just have a courtesy runner versus, you know, the professional pinch runner, which takes you out of the game. Here you can stay in the game as long as you have that courtesy runner.
I'd like to have a courtesy runner to do things for me.
Gosh, I sure could use one. Okay, kind of a fake look over to first base to keep Iquinto on the watch there. 24, Walker is up to bat, and he bunts it down. Throw off to first for the out. Good sacrifice to push Iquinto to second.
Advance Iquinto to second base. 1 away.
So number 7 next. Beverage. Not as in, yeah, it's number 2, Beverage. No, it's not right. Number 2. Oh, it's because Okay, I'm seeing how this is written down now. Yeah, we're back to the top of the lineup now with number 2, Evans. Ball low in the dirt. Quinto thinks about it. It stays on second. First pitch is that's in the dirt, so I'm going to guess it's a ball. Not up on the official.
I would guess so too.
Not up on the official. Yeah, there it is. It's a ball. He's got his fan club here at the fence. 2 sets of people with their cell phones taking a video. All right, here comes the next pitch. Again, just a touch low on that one.
And that low ball has been consistent for Mac thus far.
Let's go, twos. We go. Let's go, two.
Setting up for the pitch. Here it comes. Oh, man. That must have been on the inside somewhere because that was looking straight down the middle there.
It did.
3 balls. Evans definitely in the driver's seat here. Pressure's on for a strike. There's the pitch in the dirt. There's a walk.
Let's go, man.
Tyler Cornish, DH. Steps to the plate.
Okay, number 18, Cornish. Who is the DH? Here's the pitch in the dirt a little bit. Yeah, control is a little more difficult right now.
Max just got to figure out a way to raise that ball just a tad, not too much.
Yeah.
You do want to play it safe, but
yeah. Well, and you know, I'd hate to be a catcher, but their job is so hard, and we're seeing why. I mean, with low pitches, a lot of them in the dirt. Speaking of which, he just took one in the in the leg there. Ouch! Walk it off.
that looked painful.
Walk it off.
Looked like it came just off the top of the bat there, and maybe that caught more off guard.
He's stretching it out there. That was called a strike. Strike on the catcher's leg.
Ooh. Wonder how fast that ball was coming in.
Well, we don't have our radar guns today, do we? Is there an app for that? I wonder if we got an app for for radar gun detection.
There's an app for everything.
There ought to be. Yeah, we should work into that. Look into that. Okay. Stretch it out there. It's the first couple. Yeah, it's going down a couple times on his position. He'll feel that for a little while. If it was the batter, he'd be on first.
Let's go, teach your job, kids. Go, 1-8.
Turns out there are a few radar gun apps.
Really?
Don't know how they work.
Check them out. Let's see how that works. Download that there, Freddie, to see how that happens. 2 miles an hour, 3 miles. Not quite. It's kilometers, maybe. All right, here we are now. Back to gameplay. Next pitch counts 1-1. Swung on, hit out right down the right field line. It is fair. The ball runs out of bounds. We have 1 runner in and 2 runners in, and it's safe. The catch and the tag attempt were behind the runner. He was in there. So 2 runs scored for the Timberwolves.
Bummer there for Sam Moore. Moore did catch it in time, I think, but just didn't snap his hand down quick enough to tag the runner.
So that gives Cornish 2 RBIs there, so that's awesome. Congratulations on that. 2-run lead now, 2-0 for the Timberwolves. 2 out. Excuse me, only 1 out.
So, we talked about adversity, and this will give Coach Miner's team a chance to show how they respond to being down early.
True. Okay, first pitch now is a strike for Brady Millett. number 23.
Come on, Brady, let's go, 2-3. Hey, your turn, huh? Let's go, Brady. Come on, baby, now, baby. Oh, that's it.
Next pitch was a ball.
Come on, Brady. Here go. 2-3.
Here comes the pitch. Swung and a miss.
One ball.
Tell you what, though, it's obvious that Mac's pitches now are a lot more elevated, each one of them.
I think after hitting your catcher, you start to get a little scared. I know it wasn't a direct hit, and you're right, it probably came off the bat, but still.
Hey, 2 strikes, good job. He's right there, B. Let's go.
Okay, I didn't quite catch why or how, but they gave the runner on second, third base. So he's now on third.
Let's go, Brady.
Cornish is now on third. Millett's ready for the next pitch. Count 2-1.
Let's go, Brady.
Way in the dirt, way behind. There's going to be an easy run right there. Pass ball, scoring on the pass ball.
And that's, you know, almost the worst possible situation for that that low ball. That's why you've got to pick that up. Things like that can happen.
Yeah, got to be a good backstop for every one of those pitches. And generally speaking, he has been, but that one just got too low. You ready to do the app demonstration here?
Wow, this is awesome. I hope it works.
We got to get it out in front so we can see it. Yeah, we're talking about doing our radar detector here. First pitch is high and inside. Wow, well, the radar gun says that pitch was 50 miles an hour. Let's try that again. Right now the count is full, 3-2. Bases are clear. For third pitch, grounder to third. Long throw across the horn. A little high, but in time and out. So that ends the top of the inning there. Top of the third. Should be. Or is that only 2?
Number 7.
That looks like 2. Somehow I got through. No, we're still here, folks. Sorry. That was only the second out. Next we have number 7. No, excuse me. Yeah, 7 Lasicki, excuse me. Small. Oh my! Small hit off to the pitcher. Oh. The pitcher throws to the right of the first baseman. Lasicki takes second and decides to better to stop there.
You know, I think he could have gone to third, to be honest, but he wanted to play it safe. My app says that last pitch was 84 miles an hour, but
wow. Well, that wouldn't surprise me. The high school speeds are probably in that range, you know, in there somewhere.
I don't know if that particular pitch looked like an 84, but you know, who knows? It's still a fun app.
Yes, definitely.
Come on, Hal, let's go 1-3.
Okay, up next is Halford, number 13. Trying to keep the rally alive for the Timberwolves. Score 3-0. Okay, here comes the pitch. In the dirt again. Runner holds.
Let's go, one take it.
Here comes the pitch. Swung on hard. Out to short right. And caught. Third out this time, officially 3 outs.
Flies out to right field to retire the side.
So that now will end the top of the third inning.
1 runner left on base.
Maple Mountain now coming to play to the bait. I can't talk to the plate.
Is that Dennison on the catch there? I believe it was. Nice locating there. Really a pretty high fly ball.
Yeah, and I think the wind had some movement in there too.
I think it did too. But Dennison didn't have much trouble tracking it down.
Okay, let's mention our sponsors here again. Let's talk about, first off, I'd like to change the order up a little bit. Let's start at the bottom there. SFCN, built for speed here in Spanish Fork. If you live in Spanish Fork City and are thinking about changing your internet provider or your cable TV provider and looking for some great rates, let me tell you, there's nobody that has better rates in town than SFCN. So you ought to give us a call there for internet, for television, for even telephone services if you like. Next we have Two Jacks Pizza. I'm just getting hungry talking about them every time I do this. Two Jacks Pizza, downtown Spanish Fork on Main Street. Delivery, dine-in, takeout. Great food. MVP Sports brings you anything sports. If you're into football, into soccer, into whatever it might be, MVP Sports has the gear you need. Next we have Triple T Heating, Cooling, and Air Conditioning. Better move along here. We got play game going on here. Lance Wilson State Farm Insurance.
Number 24.
The Car Guys. I think that's everybody. Did I get everybody?
We get MVP Sports.
MVP Sports. Yeah, we got them there, so we're good. So here we are now at the bottom of the third. Maple Mountain taking the game. This is Peterson, number 24. Golden Eagles now down by 3. They're going to turn it on here, I'm sure, pretty darn soon. First pitch, Peterson, was a strike. Second pitch, a ball. The wind actually has kind of subsided. Looking at the flag out there in center left field, it's not quite as straight as it was. Third pitch is a strike. 1-2. Here comes the pitch. Must have been a little bit on the inside, high. So
it's a little high to me.
Yep. Counts evens out at 2-2. Swung on. Okay, I didn't quite see. It must have been a grounder out to the outfield. Picked up by the right fielders, so that puts Peterson on first base. Next, number 1, Tito Dennison. Tito was our MVP of the game for the afternoon game in St. George. And it was funny, he had 3 at-bats, if I recall right, or maybe 4 at-bats. Most of them were bunts, but each one of them advanced runners. He had 2 RBIs off of 1 bunt. Just did an outstanding job moving players around.
Whatever works, right? You got to find your niche.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, I don't know Tito, but he is likely the brother of Tyson Dennison, who, of course, played quarterback last year for the Golden Eagles when Jaron Hall went out with an injury.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that Tyson's looking to start at quarterback this year as well.
Count right now is 2-1. Here comes the next pitch. Swung on, grounder off to the third baseman, scoops it up and throws the first and gets Tito. Did we lose a batter or lose a runner somewhere?
Yeah, he's out.
Was Peterson out also?
I thought
there's no one there. So my bad, sorry.
No, we didn't have a runner out.
I thought he went all the way.
You've got Wes Childs, who, of course, provides a spark of hope for the Golden Eagles. He's someone you can rely on.
So we are the top of the lineup again for the Golden Eagles. Count is now 1-1. 2 out. Swung on, big swing, but missed. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Childs.
I wish I had my app up for that one.
Yeah, that looked like a fast one. And called a ball, kind of contested by some of the crowd here. Count 2-2. Next pitch, low and in the dirt.
Dennison thought about it.
Ball 3, full count.
Counts now 3-2. The duel has begun.
Hey, every pitch you got in the arsenal here. Come on, bud.
All the encouragement sent out to both sides of the game there. Swung on, high pop, out over the second baseman, almost tipped over there, but caught by the right base or the right fielder, excuse me. So that ends the third inning. The score now being 3-0. So stay with us for more Maple Mountain baseball action here on Spanish Fork 17 and 16.
Need a new car or truck? The Car Guys has the best selection of used vehicles at the best prices in Spanish Fork. The Car Guys know their automobiles to get you the best car for your needs and your budget. The Car Guys at 872 North Main in Spanish Fork.
Rest easy. State Farm agent Lance Wilson is there for you. Call 801-798-9288 today for the service you deserve.
You know Triple T Heating and Cooling, but did you know that Triple T does plumbing? From tankless hot water, soft water, and reverse osmosis drinking water systems, right down to that leaky faucet. Triple T sure does plumbing. Call Triple T at 801-798-7711 today.
Hi, welcome to Two Jacks Pizza.
For the best pizza you'll ever taste and our world-famous cheese sticks, come to Two Jacks Pizza on Main Street in Spanish Fork or call us for a quick delivery. Are you hungry yet?
Welcome back to Maple Mountain High School for the start of the fourth inning, where the Timpanogos Timberwolves have a 3-0 lead over the Golden Eagles. I know they're looking to change that really quick, but yeah.
You mentioned a little earlier, Pete, you were waiting for Maple Mountain and expecting Maple Mountain to get going. I think you nailed it on the head. It's not if they're going to get going, but when. And that they're a resilient team, as we talked about. They were last season. They have been this season. Of course, they had a loss to Snow Canyon and bounced right back.
And beat them again. Yeah, they beat them right after that. And what's interesting is that in that championship game that night against Canyon View, the team, Maple Mountain, started off a little slow. And I was thinking, oh boy, it's going to be a long night for Maple Mountain. And in the third inning, they just turned it on, and it came back with a vengeance, and it was awesome to watch.
So Maple Mountain looking for a little repeat of that kind of game.
There you go. So first batter up is DJ Martinez. Hits a first pitch out right to the first baseman on the ground, tapped out for the out. So Martinez is out on the grounder.
1 away.
Next we have number 4, Brooksby, coming up. Brooksby hit a pop-up in the last inning for an out.
Jake Brooksby now batting.
Ooh, pitch was way inside. Actually hit him on the edge there and then the arm, and
Brooksby's hit by a pitch.
takes the pitch. Or takes the base. Okay, number 17, Iaquinto. He's the one that had the nice hit and also scored a run in the last inning, or last at bat, I should say.
Number 16, Connor Iyer. Pinch run.
So Jeff Mack still trying to settle in and give him some credit for stepping in and trying to take over. He's had some wild balls that he's trying to control.
All right. Iaquinto stands in the box. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on high. Pop foul out of play.
Hope that wasn't my car.
I was trying to see which way did it go. Does it come out behind us?
I think it hit one of the cars in the parking lot.
Yeah. There's no parking lot around here. It's way on the other side of the softball and the driving range. Come on, if you parked over there.
Ooh.
Throw to first, a little late. Sent Brooksby back on his knees for that one.
Nice quick turn there by Mac.
I do think that if you go home from after a game and your uniform's not dirty, your mom would probably be a little bit sad. Got to get the uniform dirty. Here comes the pitch. Over on the outside. Counts 1-1.
Pete, were you one of those kids that would roll around in the dirt to look like you played well in your baseball game?
I was not a good player. I was not a good player. Even T-ball was a challenge for me. Okay. Throw to first again, just to keep him honest. Brooksby back. Coach is giving him some pointers there on first, maybe some tells that he's seeing from the pitcher. There's this run, he's taken off, swung and hit on, let's see. So third baseman stops the ball but could have no play, so puts runners on first and second.
Yeah, Ellis, I think, as he was about to throw it, just dropped it, and it was too late.
Number 8, Casey Pollard in to run.
I can easily credit the cold for that. You know, just a hard ball that comes at you and your fingers are kind of cold, and getting that grip is not going to be easy. So now with runners on first and second, some kind of controversy going on out there. Is that just that gentleman walking through the field there? Is that the problem? Umpires are really particular about who's on their field.
They can be.
Yeah. We've had times when they said, you can't put a camera there. All right, this is number 24, Walker. His last at bat, he had a nicely placed sacrifice bunt. First pitch, a strike.
First pitch delivers strike 1 to Walker.
It's pitches like that that'll build Mac's confidence. It's looking better now.
Exactly. Again, runners on first and second. Time called by the umpire as Walker steps out of the box. They do that just to bug people, don't they? Okay, step back in the box. Here comes the pitch. Throws in the dirt, bounce way in front. Throws
Need a new
third
car.
and gets him out.
Wow.
The throw to third just got him, tagged him just in time. So that outs Brooksby.
And what a nice throw there by Sam Moore.
Yeah. I mean, number one, that ball being kind of a bounce off the dirt, and he was able to just turn that around into a great throw to third.
Yeah, Moore's a playmaker for sure.
So that's 2 out. Counts 1-1. Throw back to first. Try to keep him honest. That coach, he's coming over and giving some information to that
Very
runner every
involved.
time. Yeah. Last time he did that, the runner ran. Let's see what happens this time. Steps off the mound. Resets. The umpire. There's some controversy between what the count is. Is it 1-1 or 2-run? And the umpire saying no, it's 1-1. Okay. Here comes the pitch. Swung on. Out to the right fielder. Coming in for the catch and diving for it, misses the ball, bounces out in front of him. Luckily, here comes the runner around third. Throw into the cutoff man, not in time. Throw to third. Over his head there too. So one runner scores. The Walker advances to third on a throw over the top.
2 unfortunate events there from Maple Mountain. You saw the throw to third base there. Ellis had to jump for it, just couldn't quite reach it.
Yeah, it was just too high. And that happens. I mean, when you're playing aggressive ball, you want to be there, but sometimes the ball just kind of gets out of the way. So now the score is 4-0.
But again, don't count Maple Mountain out. If you've watched them play this season, you'd be foolish to, you'd be foolish to do that. Max got to particularly be careful to keep that ball off the ground when he's got a runner on third.
Absolutely. So here we are now at the top of the lineup again for the Timberwolves. Number 3, Evans. Excuse me, number 2, Evans.
Leadoff hitter, Tanner Evans, 1-1. Here
we go, Tad. Let's go, T2.
Count is now 1-1. Runner on third, holding tight to the bag. Thinking about creeping forward. Throw to home is, off the pitcher's glove. Throw to first is in time. Barely. In time, barely. To end the top of the fourth.
It looks like Timpanogos' Cornish may have tripped there on first base.
Yeah, I think he took a dive there. Not a dive, but yeah.
An accidental dive. Nose
yes,
dive.
Exactly. Yeah. So that ends the top of the inning. So let's talk about our sponsors for a few seconds there. Freddie, what do you think?
I think we've got some great sponsors, starting with the Car Guys, who are kind enough to sponsor our Instant Replay. And of course, we've got MVP Sports. The MVP of the game announced at the end of the game. MVP, of course, hooks Maple Mountain up. I think when I was in high school, we got a lot of trophies from them, so they're always reliable. We'd like to thank Lance Wilson State Farm Insurance. And of course, Two Jacks Pizza, who I hope just by mentioning their name, and a pizza will appear here.
Yeah,
on the
that
table.
would be awesome if they can just just drop on by here.
We've got Triple T heating, cooling, and plumbing. We could use some Triple T heating right about now.
Yes, indeed.
And of course, SFCN, built for speed, for a stolen base.
Yeah, SFCN does a great job, and they all the games that we do live or on tape delay, whatever, really helps us accomplish these things. Their support team that helps Channel 17 with our broadcast to make sure we get the signal on the air.
We wouldn't be here without.
Get it all going for you. So thanks to SFCN.
I bet all these players are really excited for warmer weather. I think they look forward to that each season.
Boy, for sure. And we're still in just the beginning of March here, so it's going to be iffy for a few months.
Yeah.
The state tournament typically runs into pretty decent weather.
Yeah.
But everything before then, it's iffy. All right, so we're at the top. Let's see, the beginning of the bottom of the fourth. Short bunt throw off out, and no play made. Pitcher picks up the ball and drops it there. So that was
Jaron Hall.
That was Jaron on there. Okay, so a little bunt and on base. Way to go, Jaron.
And you see Hall showcasing his athleticism there and his speed. If it was anyone else, you'd be a little worried, but Hall just really athletic.
So Cade Polson, number 20, steps up. See if he can move his friend around the bases there.
Shortstop, Cade Polson. Steps in plate.
Pitch there was low. Seemed like I heard also that Cade had signed. Was it BYU for baseball?
I'm not sure. I hope that's the case, to be honest with you.
I think that's what I heard. If not, we've made a great rumor right here.
Sure, that's what the Cougars want.
It seems like Ryan mentioned that during a basketball game that he is going to go going somewhere for baseball.
Ball 2.
Here comes the pitch. It's actually a throw to first. No urgency there. Hall just kind of saunters back. He's there, no problem. Okay, the count's 2-0.
Hall's got a pretty good lead off here on first.
Yeah, he's got the speed. The ball is hit. Out to center field, is caught. So Cade Polson flies out to the center field.
Flies out to the CK.
Hey, get him, boy! Way to get over there! Out of
One away.
Hall stays on first. So that's the first out. Next we have number 22, Moore. His last at bat, he grounded out. Throw to first is not in time. Jaron's watching that. Here comes the pitch. Jaron's taken off to second. No throw. Jaron is safe on second base.
Makes it look so easy.
Yeah, he did. I think the catcher just knew, well, we're not going to catch him. Forget that.
I think he got there before the ball did.
So stolen base for Jaron. We call the stolen base around here the SFCN Built for Speed stolen base.
That's right.
Got to be fast for those. Here comes the pitch, swung on out to the past the third base, into the glove of the shortstop. Long throw to first and not in time in the ground. So that puts Moore on first. Jaron stayed on second. He could have maybe made that move, but because the third baseman was on the ground and the shortstop had a long throw, could have gone maybe.
So you just saw Hall, Polson, and Moore, really the big three for Maple Mountain. And listen to this stat, Pete. These guys combined for 271 varsity at-bats last year. And that's compared to 64 varsity at-bats for the rest of the team.
You are kidding.
So
wow.
These guys really, Maple Mountain really relies on them. And even more so this year, I'd say.
I'm sure you're right. That's quite the stat. Thanks for looking that up.
That's what I'm here for.
That's what you're here for. So number 9, Roberts is at bat now. His runners on second and first. Maple Mountain threatening here. 1 out. Pitch is high. Jaron threatens, but stays on second. Pitch is in. Foul tip off the bat there.
Foul tip strike.
Count now is 1-2. His last at bat, Roberts walked. Okay, here comes the pitch. No. Nope, he decides to walk out just to break up the concentration of the bat of the pitcher. Stepping back into the box. Here's the pitch. Ooh, is inside, but call for a strike. Strikeout on Roberts. Runners remain first and second.
Looked a little too inside from my perspective.
It looked a little,
That's why I'm not the umpire.
Yeah, and I would not want that job. No. Not at all. Okay, next we have number 8. Oh. We've moved a camera. Look at that. There's a camera now behind backstop. Right here. I wasn't there a few minutes ago, but there it is. I guess they're having some problem with the cable out to the center field where we typically put a camera. So
that's a good view, though.
Yeah. Just for that chain link. I don't like the chain link. Okay, the throw in the dirt, or the throw. We got a pickle going on here for Jaron Hall. Look out. Catcher all the way out, and there's the out. So Jaron caught in a pickle and loses that battle.
Tough situation for Jaron.
Yeah.
Although he's lightning fast, you're not going to get out of that one, even with your speed.
So we'll probably see green again as we start the next inning. So that ends the 4th inning. Maple Mountain 0. The Timpanogos Timberwolves 4. And we'll be right back after this short message.
The Car Guys has the best selection of used vehicles at the best prices in Spanish Fork. The Car Guys know their automobiles to get you the best car for your needs and your budget. The Car Guys at 872 North Main in Spanish Fork.
Rest easy. State Farm agent Lance Wilson is there for you. Call 801-798-9288 today for the service you deserve.
You know Triple T Heating and Cooling, but did you know that Triple T does plumbing? From tankless hot water, soft water, and reverse osmosis drinking water systems, right down to that leaky faucet. Triple T sure does plumbing. Call Triple T at 801-798-7711 today.
Hi, welcome to Two Jacks Pizza.
For the best pizza you'll ever taste and our world-famous cheese sticks, come to Two Jacks Pizza on Main Street in Spanish Fork, or call us for a quick delivery. Are you hungry yet?
Well, welcome back to Maple Mountain here as we start the top of the 5th inning. During this little break, we were watching Coach Miner out there playing catcher to warm up the pitcher, and we thought for a second there was a substitution going on, that he might be joining the game, but no, that's not true. Just letting the catcher get his equipment on. So thank you, Coach Miner, for keeping things warm out there.
I'm sure Coach Miner would do a decent job.
Oh, I'm sure he would. And I think he'd be quite intimidating to the batter also.
I don't doubt that.
Probably knows what to say. So we'll be starting the inning off with number 18, Cornish, who at his last at-bat had a 2 RBI hit. So at this point there's nobody on base, so we won't see one of those.
I'd like to remind you, fans, the snack bar is open. We have
This is the last game for the week for Channel 17 or 16 coverage for Maple Mountain, but we will be in St. George on Saturday for Spanish Fork High School, as they are in the St. George tournament there at Dixie State University. So watch for some live games Saturday on Channel 17 for Spanish Fork High. First pitch is a strike. Are your toes getting cold?
My toes have been cold since we sat down.
Yeah, it's cold out here. Pitch again low in the dirt. Count should be 1-1. There's the pitch. I'm not sure. What was that called, Fred? Did you see what it was called?
I did not.
Yeah, the scoreboard doesn't reflect it yet, so I'm not sure. Next pitch is a ball. I think the count's 3-1 now. Yep, 3-1. Not 2, 3-1. Next pitch coming in. Fouled back into the backstop. Count is now full. Okay, next pitch. Swung on again. Fouled back into the backstop. Staying alive. We can have you sing the song for it if you want, Freddie, if you want.
Which song is that?
Staying alive.
I'm not sure if you want that, Pete.
Okay, we won't do that.
I'm not sure
We'll
if our
spare
listeners
our
want that.
audience. We know how tough it is out there. Okay, next pitch. Ooh, just miss. But Cornish takes the walk.
Ball 4. Braden Millett steps in place.
Maple Mountain graduated 2 pitchers from last year's staff, but listen to this. The returning pitchers were responsible for 171 innings of the 211 innings.
So well over 2/3,
So
almost 3/4, yeah.
That's good news for Maple Mountain.
Yeah, yeah.
But of course, Max stepping in today, seeing what he can do.
All right, first pitch thrown is hit out to right field, fouled out of play. With the overcast sky, it's awful hard to see that white baseball, or that dirty white baseball. See where it goes. You kind of like watch the runners or watch the fielders and see which way they're going, and we know where that's being hit. Millett ready for the next pitch. Count 0-1. Shows bunt, lays it down a bunt. Nice long one to the first base side. Pitcher gets it, tosses it to first, and Milt is out.
Nice hustle by Mac there to make the play.
But that bunt did push Cornish off to second, so they advanced the runner, so a nice little sacrifice. And his team shows appreciation for that sacrifice to move his runner around. Okay, up next, number 7, Lasiki. Lasiki's at his last at bat bunted, but reached on an error, so he was a runner last time. Count is 1-0.
Go, kick, come on, Simon, let's go, boy.
Here comes the pitch in the dirt. Watching for the signals here from the catcher. Here comes the throw. Ooh, a little bit of dancing going on that one there. Count is 3-0. Here's the pitch. Called a strike.
Beautiful.
3-1.
Oh, and a wild throw there from Mac. Turned around and maybe threw it before he was ready, so it.
Well, luckily there were enough players around that to control that ball. Otherwise,
very close.
We could have seen Cornish advance to third. Here's the pitch, swung on a miss. Evens or makes the count full, 3-2. I'm looking here in the score on the screen here for you. It has Eagles, it has nothing there. It should be a 0. Timberwolves 4, so there should be a 0 in that spot. Just talking to the guys in the van. Here's the pitch, ground off to the left side, retrieved by his teammates. Rubbing your fingers together here, aren't we, Freddie? Just got to keep those hands cold. Oh, is that what it is? That was exciting.
Rubbing them in excitement.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's why they're blue.
Guess it's multi-purpose there. Getting warm too.
Strike.
Nice confidence booster there for Mac.
Yeah, absolutely. Lasiki strikes out after running the count full. Halford up, number 13. Had a long fly out in the last at bat. Struck out previous to that. So runner on second, 2 out. First pitch to Halford. Swung on, hit right down the line. It is called foul. Called foul on the third base line.
That one very close to being in play.
Yeah. At first I thought it was. But the umpire differed with my opinion, and I'm okay with that.
You know, if you're Coach Miner, something you're wanting to get out of this game is reps for your young players, right? You've got inexperienced players at most positions, and so you're wanting to get them to build their confidence, and I think they're starting to do that a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. Ready for the pitch here. In the dirt. Catcher keeps in front, but then the runner at second knows better. He's taking still. I mean, a 2 out, you don't need to be super aggressive. You can, you can be a little conservative there. go for the better options versus getting out on a throw. Okay, ready for the next pitch? Pitches in, high, pop, foul, and the catch is out behind the bag there, so behind the base. So that ends the first half of the 5th inning. Score is still 4-0 for the Timberwolves. Let's talk about our sponsors for a second. We thank the Car Guys, and the Car Guys have been with us for many years now. They've helped us with sports for a long time. We appreciate the guys there, the Car Guys, helping us out. State Farm, Lance Wilson. Lance is a known entity here in the city. He grew up here. He went to school here, played high school sports here. Lance Wilson, State Farm. Give him a call. Triple T, Brad out there at Triple T and his folks. Excellent work in the heating and cooling. You've known about that for years. They added recently plumbing to their workload, and so if you've got a leak or you got a flood, give them a call. They can help you out with that. Two Jacks Pizza. We love Two Jacks. So what more can be said? MVP Sports, who sponsors our MVP of the game. We welcome MVP to our sports package. They helped us out last year also, and we appreciate them being with us this year. And of course, SFCN, built for speed. How much faster can you watch this game in?
And speaking of fast, Maple Mountain's hoping to put some points on the board in a hurry, and that's not something that's out of the question for them.
Oh, not at all. They can turn a game around fast.
They showed that, and they showed it early in the season in routing Timpview, I believe it was, 16-0. So they can put points up in a hurry. You've got Jaron Hall on your side, Cade Polson. And
so,
others.
yeah, stepping up to the base right now, number 5, Green, struck out in his first at-bat. First pitch is high for a ball. Next pitch, called a strike. He thought about going for a full swing, pulled back, but it was a strike either way. Next pitch, swung on again. Full swing through this time, strike. 1-2. Actually 0-2. I don't see a 1 up on the scoreboard there. Could be wrong. Next pitch, swung on and miss also for the strikeout.
Strike 3, 1 away.
That brings up Tyson Ellis. Tyson struck out in the first at bat. There's the pitch. It's a touch low. Tyson's got some long legs, so that was just below the knee.
Tyson Ellis in the box.
A 1-0. I'm starting to think there may be a burnout light on the scoreboard.
Edison really had to jump back from that one to get away from that one.
Next pitch, swung on, foul tip back to the backstop. One thing about this field is they have a really deep backstop area. So any ball that gets past the catcher, it's going to go back a good, 20, 25, 30 feet before it gets to the fence, which is a runner's advantage.
That's right, and especially when Mac is throwing the ball consistently pretty low, that plays into the advantage of Timpanogos.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, counts now 3-1. Next pitch, inside. Ellis walks.
However you can get someone on base, right? Got to manufacture a run.
You take it, absolutely. So, number 24, Peterson steps up. Grounded out in his last at-bat. Ellis has a short lead off of first base. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, foul tip into the dirt.
Strike, foul tip. Runner returns to first base.
Counts as strike number 1. Okay, getting ready for the next pitch. Pitch is low. Evens the count, 1-1. We mentioned earlier where a crowd is small. It's gotten bigger. Next pitch, grounded out foul to the left side. Makes the count 1-2. I was trying to find my blanket to bring with me today because it's chilly out here.
That would have been a good idea.
I was here early, so I got the soft padded chair versus you on the hard metal bleacher, so you're probably a lot colder than I am on that side.
I'm all right.
Oh, sure. Strikeout. Ellis still on first. That brings up Tito Dennison.
And Quinto there on the mound, been pretty impressive and pretty consistently good today for Timpanogos.
Certainly has been, certainly has been. Okay, first pitch. Oh, throw to first instead. No issue there for Ellis.
Dennison at the plate.
Your next pitch, high. The catcher was ready for that throw. Fouled back. Counts now 1-1. Though I think I missed a pitch. Ellis advances off, swung on, fouled out of play to the right side.
I think Coach Miner likes seeing his players take a few swings, not be overly cautious. At this point in the game, they've
you don't want to just stand at the plate and not swing. You can't win by not swinging. Well, there's probably a game somewhere that won by walks. I don't know the history of it. It's much easier if you have hits.
I should research that one.
Yeah, there you go. Count 1-2, throw to first, not in time. Here comes the pitch. Strike. Struck him out to end the inning. So that is the third out for the bottom of the fifth. So the score 4-0 for the Timpanogos Timberwolves. Stay with us here on Spanish Fork 17 and 16 as we continue this game.
Need a new car or truck? The Car Guys has the best selection of used vehicles at the best prices in Spanish Fork. The Car Guys know their automobiles to get you the best car for your needs and your budget. The Car Guys at 872 North Main in Spanish Fork.
Rest easy. State Farm agent Lance Wilson is there for you. Call 801-798-9288 today for the service you deserve.
You know Triple T Heating and Cooling, but did you know that Triple T does plumbing? From tankless hot water, soft water, and reverse osmosis drinking water systems, right down to that leaky faucet. Triple T sure does plumbing. Call Triple T at 801-798-7711 today.
welcome to Two Jacks Pizza.
For the best pizza you'll ever taste and our world-famous cheese sticks, come to Two Jacks Pizza on Main Street in Spanish Fork, or call us for a quick delivery. Are you hungry yet?
At Maple Mountain High School, we're just chewing a couple of granola bars here to keep ourselves alive.
Gotta do something.
As the Timpanogos Timberwolves has a 4-0 lead over Maple Mountain. Starting off the top of the inning, we'll start with we'll have number 6, Martinez. First pitch, a touch on the outside for ball 1. Next pitch, swung on, head out to right field, drifting across and making the out right there. That's 1 out.
Flies out to right fielder Tito Dennison. 1 away.
Next we have Brooksby, number 4. Last at bat he was hit by a pitch.
Catcher Jake Brooksby.
There's the pitch. Call. I'm not sure if he made it.
Looked good to me.
I think the umpire was thinking that, but he didn't quite give the sign for it. So he called it a ball. Next pitch. In the dirt.
The ever elusive strike zone. No one's really sure where it is.
Well, they do tend to move. You know, strike zone could be here one day or in one inning, and it could be a little bit higher, a little lower.
Varies game to game, umpire to umpire.
No, very much so. Very much so. And it doesn't make any difference to try to argue with the umpire. You're going to lose. So
In
just
fact, sometimes it probably has the opposite.
just accept it. All right, ready for the next pitch. Count 2-0 against Brooksby. Steps out of the box. Time is called. Ball thrown inside. Makes the count 3-0. Next pitch, calls a strike. Brooksby was kind of shying from that one. Thought maybe that may have been inside, but the umpire thought differently. Next pitch, swung on, right down to third base. Throw across, a little bit off the bag, but got him. So out number 2.
Maple Mountain trying to see if their defense can give their offense a spark, some kind of help.
Number 17, Derek Equinto at the plate.
So up next is 17, Equinto, who has had a couple of hits in this game. Scored a run. First pitch is fouled off to the right, fielded by Coach Miner.
Nice snag there.
Oh, hit out to the left field and it's caught by the left fielder. Kind of a flamboyant catch there as the hand goes up quickly to catch that ball, but he made it.
Yeah.
So that ends the half of the inning for the Timberwolves. Coming up next to the Maple Mountain attempt to catch up in this game. We're seeing the breeze pick up again. Actually, I'm seeing snow fly. I've seen 2 flakes.
The weatherman wasn't lying.
Well, it's after 4, isn't it? I think the storm was supposed to be gone by 4. I thought for sure I saw 2 snowflakes.
Just 2.
I think we should call the game right now. 2 snowflakes.
I think we should talk about our sponsors. We'd like to thank the Car Guys, responsible for our awesome instant replay. And of course, MVP Sports, who announces the MVP after each game, at the end of each game. Of course, Lance Wilson, State Farm Insurance, and of course, 2 Jack's Pizza. Then we'd like to thank Triple T, heating, cooling, and plumbing, and SFCN, our mothership.
I'm not sure if they like that when I say mothership, but
I think that's a compliment.
it works. Yeah, it works.
That's what they are.
At least we're not all Borg. Okay, it is. Yeah, it's chilly.
It's just getting chillier.
It's just getting chillier. Yeah, not going to warm up anymore. Ooh, some chili sounds good. That would warm us up. Some chili. How did chili get that name anyway? It doesn't make any sense.
Somebody had a sense of humor.
Usually it's hot. Okay, so as we warm up, looks like we may have a new pitcher. Am I correct there? Number 18?
That's correct.
Cornish has moved from his position before to the pitcher's mound. So giving him some warm up there as we get ready for the start of his inning.
Stepping in for Quinto, who's done a really good job today.
The breeze is starting to come in here and throw our papers around. I saw snowflake number 3 just then. That's why the pros play spring ball in Florida and in Arizona.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Not in Utah. First pitch is a ball.
I think I just saw the 4th snowflake. Is that symbolic for Maple Mountain's runs that they're about to score?
Let's hope so. Second pitch is low, but it's called as a strike. Maybe not low, but it was a nice low strike. This is Childs again, by the way. That one's definitely low. Counts 2-1.
Very fast.
Very fast. Called strike. Count 2-2. Ball is hit down the left baseline. You can hear the wind on our microphones. It's blowing all around us here. Yes! Called strike. Struck out Childs.
Strike 3. 1 away.
Okay, up next is Jaron Hall, who reached on a bunt last time. Struck out his first at-bat.
Jaron trying to warm his hands up.
Yeah. First pitch is low. Next pitch, in for a strike. I've popped back, foul, out of play.
Got a piece of it, not enough of it.
Yep. So Cornish, who is the new pitcher here for the Timberwolves, he was the DH. So not like he was warming up somewhere in the outfield. He was the DH. Pitch was close but low. Count 2-2.
That wind's definitely picking up.
Yeah, not sure if it's yours or mine, or maybe it's a shotgun. Let's try the shotgun, Mike. Yeah, a little bit. Out. Hall strikes out. 2 away. Cade Polson steps up to the bag. Last at bat he flew out, and first at bat popped out. So Cade's looking to turn around his fortune right now. Get his first hit. First pitch is a strike. Foul tip back. Count 0-2. Second pitch, foul tip, and caught by the catcher. So that ends the inning right there. 3 strikeouts for the Timpanogos Timberwolves.
Nice snag there by the catcher.
Which ends the 6th inning. So we'll be back with more Maple Mountain baseball in just a few moments. Stay with us.
Car Guys has the best selection of used vehicles at the best prices in Spanish Fork. The Car Guys know their automobiles to get you the best car for your needs and your budget. The Car Guys at 872 North Main in Spanish Fork.
Rest easy. State Farm agent Lance Wilson is there for you. Call 801-798-9288 today for the service you deserve.
You know Triple T Heating and Cooling, but did you know that Triple T does plumbing? From tankless hot water, soft water, and reverse osmosis drinking water systems, right down to that leaky faucet. Triple T sure does plumbing. Call Triple T at 801-798-7711 today.
Hi, welcome to Two Jacks Pizza.
For the best pizza you'll ever taste and our world-famous cheese sticks, come to Two Jacks Pizza on Main Street in Spanish Fork, or call us for a quick delivery. Are you hungry yet?
Welcome back to a breezy, cold Maple Mountain baseball day here as we play at Maple Mountain High School. Maple Mountain versus the Timpanogos Timberwolves. We're now at the top of the, the bottom of the, no, this is the top. Top of the 6th. Maple Mountain losing 4-0. Is this still the same pitcher, number 8? Yep, Mac has been there the whole game, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
Wow.
Leads off, top of the 7th.
So we start off with Walker. Last at bat, reached on a fly. I'm seeing a lot more snowflakes.
Foul out of play.
Those poor outfielders. Just standing there. We've got to be freezing.
Yep. Here comes the next pitch. Low. Counts 1-1. Next pitch, strike. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch, away from the catcher. Count evens at 2-2. Pardon the sniffling. Swung on, foul. Now behind us.
Foul out of play. Count remains 2-2.
Batter's getting just under that again.
Yep. Foul tip again, keeping the count 2-2. I'd like to thank our Channel 17, Channel 16 team out here running the cameras, and I'm looking around, and, they got bare hands on those cameras, and they're just trying to keep themselves warm. And everybody here is just bundling up to keep warm. So thanks to our team for putting up this with this kind of weather.
Got some loyal fans as well.
That's right.
A lot of parents.
Yeah. Ready for the pitch. Count 2-2. I'm sorry, 3-2 now. Pitch is high. No? What? I guess the count wasn't 3-2 because he's still there.
It was 2-2, yeah. Now it's 3-2.
Can't trust the scoreboard. There's the pitch. Draws the walk. Takes us back to the top of the lineup with Evans.
Walker takes ball 4. Top of the order, Tanner Evans. Shortstop. Connor Iyer replaces Walker at first base.
So a relief runner is given to Walker. Here comes the first pitch. Nope, throw to first instead. Not in time. This is the 7th inning, not the 6th. Throw to first. Off of a short little bouncer down the first base line. Gets him out, but the sacrifice is good, so we have a Walker's advance to second. Cornish is up next. First pitch is swung on right down the third base line, called fair. So here comes the runner around. Walker comes home. Cornish is a stand-up double. That was a great hit right down the line.
He threw a little dab in there at the end.
So Walker scores, making it now 5-0.
It's a steep hill to climb for Maple Mountain.
Number 23, Millet, steps up to the plate. First pitch. Inside for a ball.
Braden Millet at the plate.
Cornish wants to add another point to that scoreboard if he can for the Timberwolves. Pitch is low. Count 2-0. Next pitch. Foul tip off to the side, so that makes it count 2-1. Called strike. Count is even now, 2-2. With one out in the top of the 7th. Here comes the pitch in the dirt, but controlled. Count now. Oh, no. Let's see what happened there. Well, the batter is now on first. It must have been a full count there. My fingers are so cold I've stopped writing things down.
I didn't see there if that pitch,
yeah,
that pitch nicked him.
I'm not sure. There's some kind of a question over here at the sidelines. The umpire's talking to a couple coaches.
They're wondering what happened as well.
I see. I don't think it was a full count. I don't think it was a full count. So now it's 3-2.
Right, Pete.
So the runner, or the batter comes back. Had me confused. And the umpire too. Okay, here we are. Millet steps back out of the plate for a second. They're still kind of questioning things here.
Looks like 3-2 is the count.
Yes. Swung on, hit out to right field for the catch. Easy catch, throw into second. No chance of a play there. That makes for 2 outs, top of the 7th. Looks like a little change going on here. Coach Miner is taking the baseball away from his pitcher. There'll be a short break here while we warm up the new pitcher, number 11. Who is that on the roster? Oh, 18, excuse me.
Number 18 is Jake Roberts.
So Jake will get us his warm-up pitches. Sounds like about 10. One thing we haven't mentioned here today, and I know it's really late because here we are on the top of the 7th inning, but we haven't mentioned how to watch this game if you don't live in Spanish Fork. You know, people can watch this on the internet. They can watch this anywhere.
It's amazing.
Anywhere in the intergalactic world, okay? Figure that one out. Yeah, so if you've got friends or family or anyone else, if you've got coaches that want to see, you know, someone play the game for possible college recruitment, just send them a link off to sfcn.org or youtube.com/SpanishFork17.
Got a lot of options.
You got options there, folks.
Great.
And what's nice about the YouTube option is, of course, you can watch the game later on demand, because the game will be there. You can watch it whenever you want. So if someone can't watch it right now, make sure they click onto YouTube and watch the game at a future point. Of course, the game will be replayed on Channel 17 here in town on the cable system, but if it's for someone who's not in the area, certainly refer them off to the YouTube channel and they can watch the game at their leisure. We know we have loyal viewers that watch the game live, and we appreciate that, absolutely. But it's amazing to see some of these games get, you know, a dozen, 2 dozen, dozens, hundreds of viewers sometimes, depending on the game, on YouTube after the fact. So we appreciate our local loyal viewers, but we also appreciate our long distance viewers. The other night while we were in St. George playing against Canyon View, which is from Cedar City, I think we had over 40 viewers just from the Cedar City area.
That's awesome.
Watching it on YouTube or on SFCN, so maybe more. We can't always get a good count. All right, so our new pitcher is warmed up, ready for his first throws to number 7, Lasike. First pitch is a ball. We have a runner on second. Pitch is in the dirt and back to the backstop. Runner on second advances to third. I think I don't feel some toes right now.
Is that all you don't feel? I don't feel most of my body.
Well, it's just that moment of realization. You go, oh wait, that toe is gone. I don't feel that toe anymore. Okay, pitch is outside for a ball. Counts 2-0.
Ball 3.
Ball 3, according to the announcer. Yep. Sure enough. Okay, next pitch. Thrown in for a strike. I called that before the umpire. I hope I was right. It looked like it looked really good here. So count now 3-1, 2 outs. Top of the 7th. Hit, foul. That brings the count full, 3-2. We're cold. I know those players are cold. Our team is cold. Our crew is cold. Stay home and watch this inside, folks. Enjoy the warmth. Ball 4.
Ball 4 to Lasike.
So Lasike reaches on a walk. Now runners on first and third. Number 8, Halford. No, excuse me, that's not right. Number 8 is a sub, or who came into the game, Kason Cloward.
Kason Cloward.
Trying to help his team. Throw to first is not in time. Lasike is safe. Taking a risk in that kind of a throw because you got that runner on third.
Definitely
With
a
2
risk.
out. You know, if that ball had gotten away at a run, throw in is a ball. Counts 1-0.
And do you remember earlier the pitcher turned and threw it over the head of his, I believe it was his second baseman.
Here comes the pitch, swung on, hit hard to third, well, soft to third, the throw to first is in time for the 3rd out. So Maple Mountain escapes another possible injury there. So the score right now is 5-0 for the Timberwolves. As we change sides here, Maple Mountain will then take to the batter's box, try to make up this deficit and turn this game around.
Need a new car or truck? The Car Guys has the best selection of used vehicles at the best prices in Spanish Fork. The Car Guys know their automobiles to get you the best car for your needs and your budget. The Car Guys at 872 North Main in Spanish Fork.
Rest easy. State Farm agent Lance Wilson is there for you. Call 801-798-9288 today for the service you deserve.
You know Triple T Heating and Cooling, but did you know that Triple T does plumbing? From tankless hot water, soft water, and reverse osmosis drinking water systems, right down to that leaky faucet. Triple T sure does plumbing. Call Triple T at 801-798-7711 today.
Hi, welcome to Two Jacks Pizza.
For the best pizza you'll ever taste and our world-famous cheese sticks, come to Two Jacks Pizza on Main Street in Spanish Fork or call us for a quick delivery. Are you hungry yet?
So let's thank our sponsors for a few moments here again. We can never say enough about our sponsors. I'd like to thank the Car Guys for sponsoring our instant replay here on Channel 17. They've done it for years. They feel like they own the instant replay. And they do. It's okay with us. They own the instant replay. MVP Sports, downtown for all your sporting goods needs. Lance Wilson State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, Lance Wilson is there. Two Jacks Pizza, always keep you warm and well fed. Great for parties, great for family activities, great for work, whatever it might be. Two Jacks Pizza. Triple T Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. We can't talk enough about having some heating right now, so we'd sure like that. And then Triple T, we mentioned Triple T and SFCN for bringing lightning fast internet to your homes. So here we are with the game, now in the bottom of the 7th inning. Maple Mountain has 3 outs to try to turn this around.
I mean, senior Sam Moore up to bat. That's what you like to see.
First pitch is low for a ball. Notice I saw some snowflakes in some of our camera lenses, making it kind of hard to see through.
Nope.
Next pitch is a ball. Count now 2-0. Hey, the wind's kind of stopped for a second. I probably shouldn't have mentioned that. Next pitch. Pass ball back to the dugout. Called a ball. Number 3, is this a new pitcher? Cal Beardsley is now pitching for the Timberwolves.
That's right.
Next pitch, count 2-0. Step in, called a strike. 2-1. Pitch is hit hard down to the third baseman. Long throw across and in time. First out. Coming up to bat now, number 9 for the Golden Eagles, Roberts. Roberts had a strikeout in the last at bat and a walk in the one previous to that. So time to turn that bat on. Pitch comes in, low for a ball, 1-0. Next pitch. I didn't see the call there, so I'm not sure what that is. Next pitch coming in, called a strike. I think it's 2-1. 2 balls, 1. Yes, it is 2-1. Next pitch. High and outside. Had to reach for that one. 3-1. 1 out at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch is called a strike. Looked a little low to me, but okay. Count now 3-2. Full count on Roberts. And foul ball hit off to the left. No play. Count now 3-2. Here we go. Inside. He draws the walk.
Roberts draws the walk.
Next up, 23. 23 is
Caden Beal.
Now batting. Replacing Quinn Green at the plate.
So it'd be pretty difficult for Maple Mountain to make the comeback now, but you get a man on base, and
not impossible.
who's to say?
That's right. Caden looks like a big young man. I think he'll be looking for the long ball. First pitch is a ball. Next pitch swung on, fouled back to the dugout or to the fence. Ready for the next pitch. A wind up and it's inside in the dirt. A ball. Counts now 2-1. Next pitch, swung on, popped up, foul ball to the right. Catcher underneath it and makes the catch. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Okay, coming up to bat now is is that Tyson there?
It's Tyson Ellis.
Tyson Ellis. Number 15. Tyson has struck out and walked in this game. You look at the number of strikeouts and a few walks in this game, that tells you a lot about the Timberwolves pitching. They've done just a good job in controlling that ball. Pitch thrown as a strike. Count to 1-1. Next pitch. High, a little bit to the outside. Okay, we need to see a little pressure on that runner. He needs to be a little more aggressive here with 2 outs. He's got nothing to lose here. Pitch to the plate, swung on, fouled back, over the backstop. Actually not, just grounded back a little bit. Maple Mountain player there, got it. I thought it flew. Okay, looking for the next pitch here. Low in the dirt, a little bit away, and we have a runner going to second. No play made there, so.
There goes Shaw. Nice decision there.
His uniform's not dirty yet. He needs to get that dirty.
That's what he's hoping for as he slides into home.
That's right. That's right. Count is now 3-2. 2 outs. Low ball is in the dirt. Took it to walk.
It's Maple Mountain with 2 on base.
Yeah. Number 10 steps up.
It's Peyton Pond.
Peyton Pond. Oh, this is his first at bat today in this game, isn't it? Yeah.
It is. We've seen a lot of him on the football field.
Yes. Okay, Peyton going to see if he can move the runners around. Runners on first and second. Both have decent leads. No one's holding them on the bag. They're being defensive there. Ball is hit. Blooper out to the shortstop. Throw. And
looks
like called safe?
Looks like he's safe.
It's called safe. So that was a blooper out to short, and the throw was just not in time. Peyton is on first with a base hit. And now runners all the way around the horn. Number 1, Tito Dennison, has a chance to be a real hero here. We have not seen a really super long ball today from either team.
No, we haven't.
Couple that have gone close to the warning track, but not quite.
Tito Dennison is plate.
Okay, first pitch was a ball. Second pitch is in the dirt, also a ball. Tito holds the runner at third. Coach from the Timberwolves steps out to talk to his pitcher for a moment. I mean, you talk about, options here. A grand slam here puts it a 5-4 game. No pressure. No pressure.
Sure that's running through his mind.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're Maple Mountain, you hate to strand 3 runners here in this game. So.
See what Dennison can come up with here.
He did so well before with the bunts. I don't think that's the right call for this game. Strike. Count now 2-1. Foul balled off. Count 2-2. Count 2-2. Pitcher gets the sign, goes to the windup. Swung on, hit out to shallow right, and they make the catch. So that ends the game with Timpanogos 5, Maple Mountain 0. So shutout for Timpanogos. We'll come back in just a few moments after this quick commercial break and wrap up the game a little bit and talk about what's next for Maple Mountain and the team. Stay with us.
Need a new car or truck? The Car Guys has the best selection of used vehicles at the best prices in Spanish Fork. The Car Guys know their automobiles to get you the best car for your needs and your budget. The Car Guys at 872 North Main in Spanish Fork.
Rest easy. State Farm agent Lance Wilson is there for you. Call 801-798-9288 today for the service you deserve.
You know Triple T Heating and Cooling, but did you know that Triple T does plumbing? From tankless hot water, soft water, and reverse osmosis drinking water systems, right down to that leaky faucet. Triple T sure does plumbing. Call Triple T at 801-798-7711 today.
Hi, welcome to Two Jacks Pizza.
For the best pizza you'll ever taste and our world-famous cheese sticks, come to Two Jacks Pizza on Main Street in Spanish Fork or call us for a quick delivery. Are you hungry yet?
Welcome back to Maple Mountain High School, where the Timpanogos Timberwolves have just defeated the Golden Eagles 5-0 on a cold, blustery, semi-snowy day. This game was a challenge. The Maple Mountain did so well against their competition in St. George over the weekend, and winning that tournament there, that this game's got to be a letdown to them.
And I think so too, Pete. You've got to wonder if the cold weather played a factor in the game. Obviously, it's not the whole reason for the loss. You've got to give credit as well to Timpanogos, especially their pitching. They were really great tonight. All three of their pitchers on the mound.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think they had 12 strikeouts, 11 or 12 strikeouts.
That's impressive.
They did really, really good. As we mentioned at the beginning of the game, Maple Mountain beat the Timberwolves last year. I think it was in the quarterfinals of the state games. So I think there was some payback here on their part.
A little bit of revenge.
They wanted to give back at Maple Mountain that way, and today they did. They had a lot of good hits. They had a couple players with some RBIs. Well, I mean, multiple RBIs, not just one or two. They were aggressive all the way around. They did a good job.
They did, and we talked about Maple Mountain needing to show resiliency, and that's something that Coach Miner wanted to see, and they didn't show it today, and that's something going forward Maple Mountain can work on. They've got a lot of young players, and they'll learn to grind out in tough situations.
So they'll hope for brighter, sunnier, and warmer days soon. Here tomorrow, supposed to be back into the 50s. Looking forward to that. So that's it for us. Here we're on TV. Look at that. Hey there, somebody. But you see the icicles coming off my nose? It looks that way. Feels that way. Our next broadcast on Spanish Fork 17 will be Saturday, as the Spanish Fork Dons will be in St. George for the tournament there. There are 2 scheduled games that we know of, and if they advance into any kind of final championship, we'll cover that also. But I think the first game is like at, I want to say it's 1:30 or 2:30. It's a just afternoon game. So watch us Saturday live from St. George, where hopefully it'll be warmer there too. It was kind of chilly this past weekend there also. But from for Channel 17, our team, our staff, our crew, and SFCN, and all of our sponsors, we appreciate them and thank them for their support. I'm Pete Hansen, and this is Freddie Woods saying adios from Maple Mountain.
Need a new car or truck? The Car Guys has the best selection of used vehicles at the best prices in Spanish Fork. The Car Guys know their automobiles to get you the best car for your needs and your budget. The Car Guys at 872 North Main in Spanish Fork.
Rest easy. State Farm agent Lance Wilson is there for you. Call 801-798-9288 today for the service you deserve.
You know Triple T Heating and Cooling, but did you know that Triple T does plumbing? From tankless hot water, soft water, and reverse osmosis drinking water systems, right down to that leaky faucet. Triple T sure does plumbing. Call Triple T at 801-798-7711 today.
Hi, welcome to Two Jacks Pizza.
For the best pizza you'll ever taste and our world-famous cheese sticks, come to Two Jacks Pizza on Main Street in Spanish Fork or call us for a quick delivery. Are you hungry yet?